Okay, these enemies are a lot harder to deal with using Hugo. Ah, seriously. Ah. That's not good. You know what? Check this out. I can't seem to hit him while he's down, unfortunately. Okay, that takes care of that. Let's see if I can I want to see if I can snipe this thing without actually having to jump. Damn it. Oh, that's kind of sucks. Hey-ya! 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 Okay, that works. Yeah, with Hugo, you have to know how to snipe them early. Gah! That was not a clean fight. I wish they'd give us a spirit cape early, damn it. Ow! Ah. Damn it. You know what? Screw it. Just gonna run and grab the treasure. Don't care. Eric. Okay, now I have dashing. Yeah, gonna run because these guys are kicking my ass. Oof. Okay, let's keep going. Ah, seriously. Ah. Whoa, that was close. Ah. Damn. Ha! Damn. Damn it, these worms. You never know if you have all of them killed yet or not. Gah. Oh shit. Damn it. Man, I could just grab this chest, I'd have a chance. Ah! No! Okay, good. That's a level up, though. Give me a better chance against you. Damn it. Okay. I somehow managed to level up. Keep time to... I'm almost at the save point, but there's gonna be some nasty shit in the way. Running and gunning! It's gonna jump up here too, huh? That's... Those guys are taking way too freaking long to kill. Ha! Uh-oh. So that I can head across. Hopefully slaying everything in my path. Oh shit, that is one nasty mofo. Let's see if I can just cheese him like this. Seriously, look at how little damage I did! Holy crap! Ah, got it. There's still one. I still need to grab an emerald, I think. I don't know. It's some kind of item over to the east. Ah, that was intense. Okay. I'll keep going. Another level up just because these enemies are so fucking OP. Great, less distractions means easier to get up to here. Yes! Second emerald get! Force shield power increases, but what exactly does that entail? Does this mean like it charges faster or something? Or maybe the shield lasts longer? Okay. I've been waiting for you. I'm seriously impressed you're still alive. I never would have thought you'd actually beat VAGULLIONS. VAGULLIONS? Ah, the large demon between the tiers? It was a powerful fiend to be sure, but its low intelligence was its undoing. It never stood a chance. You're really starting to piss me off, you know that? But I guess that worked out pretty well, because now I'm even more keen on being the starch out of that collar. Let's try this one more time. I'm going to tear that pasty face of yours into bloody shreds. What's the matter? Come on, it's time for a rematch. So you just never learn, do you? I already defeated you once. What makes you think things will turn out any differently this time? What? You should get some help, or set some traps, or something. Instead, you're just duplicating the circumstances of your loss. See, this is why I hate dealing with the unintelligent. Seems I struck a nerve. Though it's hard to believe anything I said could have actually sunk for that thick skull of yours. The hell's your problem? If you're so goddamn smart, then fine, I'll take your advice. Maybe then you'll understand just what being a little shit and talking down to others really gets you. A bit hypocritical considering you were always insulting Yunica. Whoa! Ha! What do you think? I borrowed a couple of familiars from one of my companions. I generally prefer taking a more hands-on approach to battle, but you've got those eyeball things, so it seems only fair I use a few tricks of my own, you know? Gah! This isn't good. I'm not certain I'll be able to handle two at once. And that's assuming she lets them do all the work. If she joins in, I could be in real trouble. And part of the screen is kind of off in the upper left corner. Huh? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Your enemy's over there! The pissy little wizard guy! Damn you, Zava! Aren't these things supposed to be loyal to their summoner? Maybe Zava wants to kill her off for some reason. Like maybe she accidentally served Zava the wrong tea or something like that. They're basically wild animals! Or maybe it takes a strong mage to be able to control them properly. Hey, piss boy! Why the hell are you just standing there? Oh, don't mind me. Please, do continue. I'd never deign to ruin such a touching moment between a master and her two loving pets. Will you cut this shit already? I'm asking you for your help. Just lend me a hand here. Why should I? Sorry, but you made your own bed. It's time you see how it feels to lie in it. Whoa, wait, stop! Remember when they said you reminded me of someone else? Well, if I die here, you'll never find out who. I'm listening. Wow, that actually worked? Okay, one of my companions in this tower is a guy who looks a lot like you. If you help me survive this mess, I'll tell you everything I know about him. Alright, but you better stay true to your word. How the hell did I win this on my first try? I don't know. Apparently Hugo is just that powerful. Anyways, he will fake you out like that sometimes, but even if he does, the bats themselves only do 1 to 3 damage, so it's not too bad. As long as you don't get hit too much. However, the second phase will make things annoying for Hugo, due to how they split up. The bats could destroy your shield, which could leave you vulnerable to one of their actual attacks. So yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. Yeah, right now his patterns seem pretty easy due to Hugo's long-range attacks allowing him to get out of there quicker than Yunica can. Plus, with that shield, you have a lot more room for error. Ah! That bat just smacked me as soon as my shield went down. Do you see that? There's always that one bat that just goes the extra mile. Both in this game and in East 2. Okay. Yeah, first phase is just a matter of time. It's not that hard to dodge and block all the attacks. Second phase is when the things really begin. That might explain why Epona is pretty much guaranteed to win. She has long-range attacks too, so she could easily keep her distance, unlike Yunica. Wonder how Toll would handle this kind of situation. Probably try to dash away as soon as he can. Okay, if you're lucky, they'll be standing close to each other and they'll spawn at the same time. That'll allow you to do more damage with your shots. Unfortunately, it's at this point that things get a little trickier because you have to deal with the Bat Swarm and their usual projectiles at the same time. Ow. Ow. No. Ah. I didn't get a charged shield, so the second fire hit managed to get to me. Okay, this time I managed to get a few good shots in. If only they would just spawn at the same time. Ah. So much fire. Fortunately, the fire seems to have a range limit to it. Oh, goody! They're both next to each other and easy to hit. One more push. Boom! More than half health. Can't blame a girl for trying. Well, that was easy enough. Definitely nowhere near as menacing as it seemed. Yeah, tell me about it. This is the first time I've beaten anything on my first try. Seriously, Hugo, you're just too OP. Holy crap, it was supposed to be stronger than when it fought Yunica. The projectiles were stronger and more complex than before. And yet, I still won my first try. I only took like... I probably could have even handled that under time attack conditions if I really tried. Seriously. I was only like level 13 too. Damn. I almost feel bad for it. And this time the bats themselves don't really deal that much damage. It's the main form's projectiles that really matter. Ah, looks like yours is taken care of too. You really saved my ass. Thanks. Our source told us the people of Ease are all do-gooders with hearts of gold, but I guess you're a little different, huh? Yeah, a bit of an anti-hero. If it was Yunica, she would have offered to help you immediately, even though you're kind of a jerk to her all the time. Took some convincing before you agreed to help me, after all. I really thought you were just gonna walk away and leave me to get eaten. I probably should have. It would have been a fitting end for you. But I didn't, and you know exactly why not. I expect you to keep your promise. No excuses. Yeah, I get it. You want to know more about the guy who looks like you, right? That's correct. Okay then. Man, where to begin? He joined our leader about 6 months ago, give or take. He fights using these claws on his forearms, and he's pretty damn good with them. Not much for conversation, though. Can't give you a name, unfortunately, because he never told us his. He just said to call him the Claw. How tacky is that, you know? The Claw? And I guess he's got the power to absorb energy from fallen demons or something. I'm not really sure how that works. Technically, we do it too in the form of SP and experience. But Tovah hates his guts because of it. Seems like every demon she summons, he kills. And she gets really attached to her familiars. Oh yeah, I guess you wouldn't know who that is. Tovah is the sorceress who serves as an advisor to her leader. She's real creepy. 6 months. Well, it's the right time frame, but the whole business with the claws is rather suspect. Could it be someone else? What is it? Why are you staring at me like that? Just marveling at how similar you two look. It really is uncanny. Especially when you've got that same angsty look on your face. He does that all the time. So what do you think? You two related? Long lost brothers, maybe? I think I've heard enough. Huh? I said I've heard enough. I'm convinced you've learned your lesson, so I'll let you live. This time. But you'd best get the hell out of my sight. What's with that attitude all of a sudden? I've been pretty damn accommodating if I do say so myself. That was just you keeping up your end of the bargain. And make no mistake, it was a bargain for you. Since Hugo could have easily just left her there. And then figure out the truth about the similar looking man by himself. Like it or not, we're still enemies. So unless you want to go one last round to the death, I think this would be a good time for you to bow out gracefully. God damn, I think you might be even more of a sourpuss than he is. Well, if that's how you want it, suit yourself. Seems I must have dug up one too many unpleasant memories, so it's probably best I give you time to cool down anyway. Wait. What do you mean by that? Heh, bullseye. You want a final showdown with me? Next time. Just make sure you come prepared. I know I will. Damn, she's got teleportation magic. Well, so do you, technically, through the crystal. Well, no matter. She's a minor nuisance at best. Clearly not a real friend in any way. I don't know. Epona in the demonic core would beg to differ. Seriously, with all those clones, even Hugo might have trouble. They could break his shield easily. But still, 6 months ago, a man who fights with claws on his forearms. Could it really be him? Okay, let's see if there's any new info here. Nope. Shoot. I really thought she'd say something about that. Well, it's probably best we don't let our allies know about this meeting, because then they'll chew me out for sparing the enemy. Water Dragon Scales. What's this? Oh, I think I see. This should allow me to hold my breath underwater for a longer period of time, if I'm not mistaken. A very convenient item indeed. Ah, that would be coming from the Lila shell. Hugo removed the Lila shell from his pack and placed it to his ear. Hugo, are you there? Yes, Yulia, I can hear you. Is something wrong? No, quite the opposite actually. The Holy Knights have just arrived in the tower. The search party has now been completely reassembled, more or less. As soon as you have a moment, your presence is requested back here as well. Understood. I'll warp back to base immediately. Thanks. See you in a moment. Hugo put away the Lila shell. That was quicker than anticipated. I suppose this solo search hasn't been without its merits, though. I definitely made some headway. Pains me to stop now, but ignoring this summons will only raise suspicion. Suspicion? He's definitely got something to hide from his allies. Yeah. Hugo! Your leg is looking much better, Rico. Yeah, with a bit of help from Musha. Though in all honesty, it was healing fine through my magic alone, and I was quite safe in that room. You, on the other hand, you could have seriously gotten hurt, facing the demons head-on. Shouldn't you have taken Musha with you instead? Oh, come on, come now, Rico. Not you too. It's okay, Rico. I don't mind, honest. I'm just glad to see you're safe, Hugo. How's everything going? Do you get much farther up the tower? Not really. I still haven't even covered a third of it. And no clues yet as to the whereabouts of the goddesses, I'm afraid. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I guess we still have a long way to go then. Ah, I see you've returned. Sir Knight? Please allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Galleon. I serve as a deputy commander of the Holy Knights. And I am Cecilia, his aide. Ramona, nice to meet you. Where's Yunica? My name's Roy. I'm a new recruit. It's a pleasure to meet you all. My name is Hugo Fact. Fact? Wait, so... does that mean... it seems I finally get to put a name to the a face to the name. You're related to Toll Fact, are you not? I'm his younger brother. Is there some sort of problem with that? No, not at all. Please, do excuse the question. It was most impolite of me to ask. That's quite alright. Come, there's much to discuss. We must pool our knowledge if we are to successfully locate our goddesses. I didn't think it possible for the situation to become more urgent than it already was. So the demons are under the control of humans, but why? Who are they? Whoever they are, they're serious. We mustn't take them lightly. Indeed, particularly since we know at least one of them has considerable skill with magic. It's extremely likely that this same enemy is responsible for disrupting our transport spell. If you're right, then we've definitely got our work cut out for us, because that was one hell of an impact. Oh, come on, Roy. There's no need for this long face. I'm sure she's just fine. Ramona. Did something happen? Come to think of it, weren't there 12 people in the search party? Seems we're a couple short. Yunica Tovah is presently unaccounted for. She's an apprentice knight. Dino is out looking for her. Oh. It's okay though. Even though the transport spell was disrupted, the force fields that protected us stayed intact the whole time. So I'm certain Yunica is alright. I sure hope so. Dino is more than capable of finding her, I believe. Right now, we must focus on the task at hand. Time is of the essence. Our top priority is to locate Ladies Rhea and Fina and ensure their safety. You can leave that to us. If there's even the slightest chance they were captured by the enemy, we knights will stop at nothing to set them free. Very well, I appoint the Holy Knights as vanguard then. But physical prowess alone may not be enough. Hugo's intelligence suggests there is a powerful wizard at play as well. If so, our sorcerer's talents may yet prove vital in combat. I would ask that all sorcerers join the knights in their reconnaissance. Of course, you can count on our support. Understood. I'll do whatever I can to help. I can't tell if I'm scared or excited right now. Too bad there's no party system. And I could have everyone else act as meat shields while I shoot from a distance. Actually, Rico, I have a special task in mind for you. I'd like for you to remain here at home base. What? You're well versed in the mystic knowledge of your house, are you not? Specifically, the spells of tempering? I suspect many powerful foes lie in wait for us within these walls. As such, I'd like you to remain on hand and use your magic to strengthen the search party's weapons as needed. Okay, no problem at all then. I'm glad I can be of service. Do you really plan continuing the search by yourself, Hugo? At least bring a meat shield. Yes, I think it's for the best. The Eyes of Fact present a hazard to any bystanders in range, and I'd hate to cause injury to one of our own. I see, I guess due to the Eyes of Fact, it would be slightly dangerous, but they all shoot in the same direction anyways. So as long as they keep that in mind, they should be able to dodge Hugo's shot, right? And also, enemies don't seem to friendly fire each other, so they shouldn't be able to. We shouldn't be able to friendly fire each other either. Still, Hugo, I don't have time to placate you, Misha. I know what you're going to ask, and the answer is no. Please understand, it's for your own good. Okay, I guess you're right. It was a stupid idea anyway. Sorry. You could have handled that more delicately, Hugo. Shall we go, Cadena? Sure, let's go. We'll see you later, Hugo. Try to stay out of trouble. Do you have something to say to me? Not exactly. Your fuse just seems a little shorter than usual today, that's all. I mean, you've never been very delicate with words, but that... Well, let's just say that was a very... that was an absolute antithesis of delicate. Is something the matter? It's none of your concern. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought you'd say. Well, if you ever need to talk, I'm always willing to lend an ear. Come to the weapon for the weapon tempering, save for the therapy, or something like that. Just know that I'm here for you, Hugo. If I ever need to talk, he says. This isn't exactly a matter that lends itself to friendly discourse. Oh well, all I can do now is focus on the road ahead of me. As long as I stay a few steps ahead of the knights, I should be fine. You actually have to stay ahead of them. Huh. He has his own agenda. In a way, this at least makes slightly more sense than Yunica trying to solo the tower. When she's an apprentice, it makes more sense to at least bring a helper along. Plus, she did go on about how everyone needed each other to cover for their own weaknesses. It would make more sense for her to travel with a party than with Hugo, who has to do some kind of something by himself. Huh. I guess the knights really are searching out as usual. Yeah, knights are always way more active than the mages for some reason. Hey Hugo, here for one strength upgrade? Yes, please. The first one is free. Alright, let's see what we've got. Actually, make sure to start by explaining how this all works. See, I'm going to speak an invocation passed down from Gemma to Gemma, and it's going to be auto-scrolling, so you're going to need to freeze frame in order to read it. It has the ability to strengthen and fortify items. I already understand the basic principles behind your work. I prefer if you just get the job done. Yeah, Hugo pretty much was designed for a second playthrough, wasn't he? He's basically saying, let's skip the tutorial already! You're no fun. What good is mastering an ancient art if I can't boast about it a little? Oh well, let's just get this over with. Rico took a piece of Claria ore from his pack. Yeah, luckily I don't have to find the next piece by myself. He already has it for me. Of course, I'm sure there are some people out there who forgot to talk to Rico, tried to continue the dungeon, and bad stuff happened. Ha! Probably found they were doing single digits to the enemy still. Hugo's one has been strengthened. There you go, one fortified weapon. Nicely done, it definitely feels more powerful. Though that was eerily similar to the process employed by the Hungry Roo. I appreciate the assistance, but I must ask, is that it, or can you make it even stronger still? I'm afraid not. I need a new piece of Claria ore each time the spell is cast. And that just so happened to be the last piece I had in me. Seriously, why didn't we just bring a whole pile of them? Or just bury it, fortify our weapons before going into the big scary tower? I see. I'll have to keep an eye out for any stray pieces of Claria then. Thanks again for your help, Rico. Sounds like a plan. If you do manage to get your hands on some, you know where to find me. Hey, about the invocation I used on your weapon. I feel as if I've been beaten to the punch by someone else, but the tempering process had already been applied once before. Yes, about that. Hugo told Rico all about his encounter with the horny Rue. Whoa, Rues can do that? I'm not sure I like having that kind of competition. The invocation of strength is my thing. I feel so defeated, but no, I won't lose to some plushy demon. I can augment circles around that thing any day. If you come across any more Claria ore, you know where to find me. I'll turn your one into a real force to be reckoned with. Those random aggressors have such a powerful sorcerer on their side. What do they need with the goddesses? I mean, I'm glad everyone's safe after our transport incident, but we may be in over our heads here. I just pray that Ladies Rhea and Fina are aware of this threat as well. I'm glad to see that Holy Knights are safe and sound. With the sorcerers here as well, we can finally start the search in earnest. Hugo, your reconnaissance has been invaluable to us. Please continue as you have been. And we'll see if there's any new Lila Shell dialogue. It'll probably just remind me to put on the dragon scale so that I can actually go underwater. Hugo, is everything alright? Hugo asked Yolia if she knew anything about the amulet with fish-like scales he'd acquired. Based on her description, it sounds like an amulet made from water dragon scales. Classically, we've used those to help people hold their breath for longer periods of time. I guess you could say it provides air in one's time of need, which should be pretty handy in your search, I think. There's a limit to its magic though, so be careful not to stay underwater for too long. Okay, that's it for dialogue, I guess. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed that total curb stomp battle of VAGULLION, please leave a like and subscribe.